Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a project I wanted to share with you guys using this Cozy Noel paper pad from Die Cuts with a View. I wanted to share with you guys what I made because it is adorable and they are more word albums. Like, they're adorable. So previously you guys had seen I made these two, Merry and Joy, using a different paper collection, but today I'm going to share with you guys two more that I made and designed, and I have Peace and Noel. So let's go over everything and let's get started into the video. So for these two albums, I used 11 sheets of 12 by 12 paper from this 12 by 12 paper pad. It was a brand new paper pad, and I used 11 full-size sheets of paper pretty much from this. I think actually, no, I have a couple of scraps, but for the most, like 11-ish sheets of paper. I do have some scrappies here. But for the most part, like I said, 11 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. I'm still probably going to be trying to work through this in 2025. When this video goes up, it's probably already 2025 right now. Right now, we're still like a week before, but I think by the time you guys see this video, we're already in 2025. So I'll probably still try to finish using this paper pad up because I want to use up a bunch of 12 by 12 paper pads this year, especially if you guys saw my crafty stash video. Previous years I've used up so many 12 by 12 paper pads, and then 2024 I didn't use up as many as other years, but definitely more than some other years as well. So go check out that crafty stash video if you guys want to see what papers I did use up in 2024, because so fun to see and so satisfying, because every time I say I need to write off this paper pad, it forces me, number one, to use up the whole entire paper pad so that I can write it off on my list, because I keep track of what paper I use. So it's kind of like a motivation as well. But anyway, I have these albums available in my Etsy shop. Now, the physical items have already sold because this video is a little bit behind. I tend to like post stuff first in Etsy before the video even goes up. But usually at the time of me filming the video, like, it's still available. They sold. So I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, I wanted to tell you guys that the SVG cut file, that is available. So if you guys want to make your own at home using whatever paper you have in your stash, just get the SVG cut file that I made and designed, and you guys can make your own. So whether it's the Noel, the Peace, or like I said, I have a Joy version, or Merry, you could get any of those cut files and just use whatever paper you have in your stash. And I have other cut files too. They're not all Christmas themed. I have other ones as well. So you guys can make a bunch of these albums, and I love making these. I think they're so pretty, you guys. To bind these, I used my cinch machine. So when you guys cut these out with your with the cut file, it doesn't come with holes here. And I did it that way because, number one, you may not have a cinch machine. So I'm not going to include holes for a cinch machine if you don't have a cinch machine. But that way, it also allows you to punch out whatever holes that you want, whether you do want to use a cinch, maybe you want to use a disc punch, maybe you just want to punch in a couple of holes and use binder rings. Maybe you want to punch a couple of holes and tie it with like a ribbon and use that as like a little flip through to be able to open your album. Or you can not punch holes and just make a hinge for the pages as well and use it that way and just kind of turn it into an album. So there's so many different ways that you guys can use the cut file, and there's different ways to bind these albums. So like I said, I'm using a 1-inch cinch wire. I'm going to have the wire that I used linked down below because I do get them in bulk, and these work fantastically. And I'm making all the cinch projects because I want to use up all that wire. So it's good that I bought it in bulk because it's also motivating me to use up the wire. But I'm also loving all the projects I've been making with the cinch wire now that I actually have all that wire, and I'm not like worried about like, oh, I'm going to run out, whatever. Like, and it's not as expensive as the We Are Makers or We Are Memory Keepers cinch wire. Definitely get it in bulk. It is cheaper that way. And you have different color options. So anyway, I'm going to go through this one called Noel first. And you guys can see they're approximately the same size. I think the Peace might be a little teeny bit longer. But even though this has an additional letter, they're still approximately the same size. So this one says Noel. And I did all my stitching around the letters. I think I did a really good job stitching. This is the back side. And I did a little stocking decoration here. It says 'tis the season, and a little candy cane. And so you open this up. I made a little pocket with a little tag that I die cut out with the dies that I have in my stash. Added some tulle here and attached it with a tiny Tim Holtz stapler. I think it's called the tiny attacher actually. I also included this little piece of index card here. I have some like little smaller index cards that I could use for either notebooks, or I like to also include them in these journals so you have some journal space, or these albums I guess, so you have journal space. You could add photos here, here, you could add your photos and more here. You have another index card here for more journaling. Then here I did a little belly band, and I have like a larger tag here, and then this little mini one, and this is so cute. This is actually from a different paper collection, and when I got down to those scraps, I just cut out a bunch of tags, and they've been coming in so handy for these albums or when I need some additional tags and I don't feel like cutting some out. Especially when I'm not like completely done with my paper. I don't know what I'm gonna have left over, so that was such a great way to use up those tags that I cut out from scraps from another collection to finish using it up. So then here you could add more photos. This is from a different collection. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I think I put this in upside down. I think I did, but it's okay. You probably wouldn't have noticed unless I said something. But anyway, this is from a different paper collection, and you could just journal on here and then add a photo to the back. And it's actually from the collection that I used for these ones, the Merry Maud Christmas by Die Cuts with a View as well, so same brand. Here you could add some photos here as well. I did another pocket here. This is a tag from the other collection, and then I have another little blank die cutout tag, and I did put these onto white cardstock so you can write on the back, so it's not pattern paper and pattern paper, so that way you could write or you could add a photo if you'd like. Then here you could add photos. Here I did another little pocket, another tag from my stash with that scrap paper that I was trying to use up from a different collection that one time, so I just have a bunch of blank tags in my stash, and then this one as well. And this other one is a die cut one, like I said. And then here you have a larger index card for additional journaling. And then a belly band this way. Another one of those tags. And then another blank tag. So fun to be able to use those up. Then here I have this journal space. That's Ho 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 from a different collection. More space for photos, and that is the whole entire album here. So that is the Noel, and then this is the Peace album. So here, same idea. This is the back. The paper layouts are obviously going to be different, and it's different words in general, but you've got a tag here, and I have 13 pages in each of these. I put my pattern paper onto 65-pound weight black cardstock, and because I have them double matted, like they're fairly sturdy. They're not like very bendy or anything. Like these are they're fairly sturdy. So here you have an index card. You could, like I said, you could do journaling. We have the Peace on Earth sticker there from the decorative cover. You could add a photo here. I have a pocket with this tag that says Joy, blank on the back, and then this blank tag as well. Then we've got this, more journal space here. There's a little tuck spot here, so you can use this as a tag. Or actually, you guys, with these tags, if you want to add, let's say you want to add a photo here, glue it down on the 3 sides. Put this tag behind it, have this peeking out a little bit, and you have a hidden journal spot that way. So these tags don't have to stay in the pockets. You could totally use them in the pockets and the tuck spots, but you don't have to. You could use them behind photos as well. And it's just a great way to get additional journaling in, especially if you want hidden journaling. Like that is perfect. And even with the index card pages, you can, where's like an index card page, you can add a photo, score it on the top, and do a little flip up on here. So it's journaling on the inside, and then you still have a photo above it that you can flip up, or you can just add the photo to the back. But if you want the hidden spots, like there are ways to make it hidden. So back to this page. The next page here, I have a pocket here as well with another tag, and then another blank tag with some tulle. And I just used scrap ribbon for the other ones. I always have some scrap ribbon in my stash. Add your photos here. You could do journaling here. Add more photos. And now we're on the last one, the bigger size with the letter E. So you could even add double photos here, like 2 photos if you don't want one larger one. And if you always want, you could always add like a blank piece of paper and then a photo, and you could journal and then add photo, or add a bigger photo and a smaller photo, like whatever you want to do. And I think you might be able to get like a so you probably could get like a 3x5 size photo and then still have space to journal on the side. Then here you have an index card for journaling, and then you have this Merry Christmas journal card as well. And then here you've got a belly band, and then this is the last page of the album. So those are the 2 albums that I made using the Cozy Noel paper collection. Like I said, you guys could get these SVG cut files from my Carolina's Digital's Etsy shop. I'm gonna have it linked down below, and you could get either the Noel, the Peace for Christmas, the Merry, or the Joy. And like I said, it's not just Christmas though, there's other themes on there, and I'm working on some winter ones. They might already be up by the time you guys see this video, so just to check to see if there's some winter ones as well, because there might be. Anyway, so that is everything I wanted to share with you guys, because these albums are just so adorable. Honestly, I just love making these so much. I love the word albums. I think they're so pretty. There's so much detail, even just on the cover, just by like, they're like staggered kind of thing. So I love that, and I just love all the stitch detail around the letters. I love doing that. I mean, you don't have to do that obviously, but I love doing it. And then that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video project sharing with you guys what I made with that Cozy Noel collection so far. And I'll have to continue using it throughout 2025 if we're not in 2025 yet. That's why I'm saying 2025, but we might already be in 2025. So in that case, I'll continue using it this year. Anyway, you guys, hope this inspires you to create something. Go get your SVG cut files and make some projects, you guys. These are so fun and easy to make for craft fairs as well, if you guys want to do that. I know some people did message me, and they had made some from craft fairs for craft fairs, so that's an option. You guys could do that as well. And obviously you could do less pages. You don't have to do 13 like I'm doing. Anyway, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.